I honestly believe the real American dream is being flexible, being stress-free, and being financially stable, or having options to make money anywhere you live, anywhere you travel. And that is where my head has been at over the last 6 to 9 months, is where or how can I make income, right? Whether I'm working full-time or part-time, income to sustain myself and or my family. How can I make income to sustain myself wherever I live? You know, I really think that's the biggest key, you know, in today's age. No matter if you're in the States, you know, no matter if you're traveling full-time or if you relocated somewhere else outside the States, somewhere outside of your origin country, you know, the new goal in life, right? The basis of working for somebody else, working at the detriment of your own time, is to be able to make money wherever you can. And I'm just talking about working, right? So obviously starting your own business, you know, getting into some sort of investments like real estate, you know, crypto, day trading, things like that, you know, where you can make residual / passive income, you know, starting a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Different things where you can make money, again, from a part-time basis or a full-time basis, anywhere you want, anywhere in the world, you know? Yes, they're coming to certain time zones, like understanding certain constraints and restrictions, yes. But for me, guys, and I hope for a lot of people who find this video and watch this video, it's imperative to not feel stuck and not be in a fixed situation where your basis of living, we're not talking about extra money or side hustles or a second or third stream of income, your basis of living is marked by one job in one location, right? That can't happen anymore in 2026. We have to somehow diversify a tiny bit and step out of our comfort zone. I always thought about working remote way before COVID, right? In 2017, 2018, I'm like, how can I work remote, right? At least work at home. And then it pivoted. Well, how can I work fully remote to where I just need my phone, laptop, hotspot, and or stable internet service? I have a phone, I have a laptop, right? I have a hotspot, I have data, take calls from anywhere across the globe. I'm set up. You know, I could do this, I can make this happen. And that's where like the real like American dream is, you know what I'm saying? Take away the American part of it, and that's where the dream is, right? To be young or to still be able, you know, to provide a service, right? To give consultation, even if you're working for somebody, working on quote unquote more of your own terms, right? Not having to work full time, you know what I'm saying? But still affording your life. You know how magical that is, guys? Comment below if you guys are experiencing that. Comment below if you guys want to experience that, you know, being able to work where you want. The next step, you know, being in a fully remote situation with a W-2, 1099 or contracting employer, is how can I pivot and do my own thing? These are the milestones. These are the steps that we all gotta take, guys, if we want flexibility, peace, and financial stability, financial security in our life. Understanding how and where I can make money living or traveling anywhere in the globe, guys, honestly. It's the biggest thing in life. That's where everybody, I'm not gonna say most people, everybody needs to maneuver. Being able to make money anywhere. If we could all figure that out, right? We're moving outside of this matrix, outside of this feeling of being in a rat race, outside of having these attachments to people, to an establishment, to a company protocol, you know, to micromanagement. It's just getting outside of all that crap, right, to live a tiny bit more. I'm talking about just differences. It could be astronomical. I've been out of the States for 8 months because I make income from wherever I want. Just in Malaysia, I have a lease in Thailand, visited Taiwan, visited Vietnam, I was in Jamaica. Not being confronted to a zip code or bound by an address, a building, brick and mortar, having a manager over my back physically, right? I'm able to spread my horizons. That's what we got to maneuver, guys. I just want to empower and motivate guys. Like, that's what we have to get into. Like, when, where, why. I've talked about kind of the why. Let's maneuver into that area, you know, making income wherever the hell we are at. Let's take back some control in our life. Let's just start by doing that, and then the rest can be history. Guys, if this channel, if my face, if this title landed somewhere on your page, recommended, suggested, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, guys. We want to just spread wealth and spread wellness, spread motivation, spread insight, spread open-mindedness out to the masses, guys. So hit that subscribe for me. Let's get to 1,000 subs and more and beyond. Keep maneuvering.